So we all know about Blender, a free 3D modeling and animation software. And we know how powerful and useful it is. Giving that flow. A film made entirely in Blender won the Oscar for Best Animated Picture. I've always wanted to learn how to use Blender and model my own characters. So I decided to download it and give it a try. I chose a character from Splatoon because I really liked the game's character design. I watched a few tutorials about how to model a character using a 2D image as a reference. Basically, what I'm doing is using the image in the background as a reference to carve solid boxes into the shape of the body parts. For this method, I create subdivision meshes for all the boxes. I also use useful tools, like the symmetry, to copy elements I already modeled. Subdivision meshes allow the solids to change their form and look organic when rendering. The image stays in the back while the character is being modeled in the front. Every part starts as a box in the background, which I drag to the model in the front and then modify. Like so. It's actually fun once you get the hang of it. I decided to model even the smallest details like the laces. Symmetry saves up so much time. Again, I don't have any experience. There might be an easier method to make all the geometry to be closed. Solids have to be closed, otherwise the parts will look hollow and weird when rendered. Here I had to close all the edges manually. Now the face. Same process, but with smaller solids and parts inside of other parts. Always loved this little mask thing on Splatoon characters. This took me so long, oh my god. But eyes had to look right. Also, I had to make sure the correct objects were overlapped for the model to look accurate. Especially since each part will have a different color later on. Have you ever used Blender? Let me know in the comments. almost done with the eyes. Looking good. Now the nose. And finally the mouth. I'm not gonna lie, this hat was a nightmare for some reason. Couldn't figure out its form. So I ended up with my own design for the hat. Doesn't look like a beanie anymore and I like it. Rounding sharp edges and details. Everything looking good and smooth so far. So I will proceed and add colors to all the solids I created. Here in the shading section, I learned that I have to connect different modules to add properties, like color. Here I realized that solids must be ungrouped for everything to have different colors. But seeing how everything starts to look, it's actually really rewarding. Final coloring and hair details, since I saw she had bald spots. Making sure everything is looking smooth and clean. Importing the colors to the model. And here's the result. Thanks for watching.